First got in all the candy. Oh my gosh, I just noticed your earrings. They're hot.
Hearts, yeah.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Happy Valentine's to everybody.
Very nice.
This is what you brought. And Ben brought cookies.
Yeah.
I know.
Where did you pick those up? Yesterday?
No.
Or you made them at home?
Yeah, I made them.
They're individually packaged.
I know, that's why I said you must have picked them up somewhere.
They're really good. They're Cheryl's cookies.
Life
They're
is like
cookies.
a box of chocolates.
Yummy,
What you
Lawrence.
gonna get?
All right, so on this Valentine's Day, we are talking about
All things Valentine's
all
Day.
things love.
That's right.
Well, our poll this morning was, what do people want? What did you think they would vote?
I think.
What-
People, we say people, we mean men, or I mean men and women?
Yeah, men and women. Anyone was able
We
to
allow
vote.
both to vote in our poll. We don't discriminate.
You know what's strange about this is I'm trying to think back of like the best Valentine's gifts I've ever received.
Uh-huh.
And I think they were always like ones that were just, I think people just want, if you are in a relationship, someone to be thoughtful. So it's not
Right.
about getting something generic, right? It's about getting something that you know the person,
Yeah,
because
from the heart.
Right, that the person's going to really like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Card. I'm sort of surprised. That's the number one. It's hard to tell. Is card number one or
Yeah.
dinner?
Yep.
Because you can say everything in that card.
True.
Yeah.
True. If the card, I think if you write something heartfelt, in it,
Yeah.
then great. If you sign your name, then why
I
bother?
love you, Johnny.
Dinner. I like dinner's experience. Dinner's fun. Dinner. You know.
I hope that they
Julie,
knew
I
when
don't
we
care.
said dinner, and I'm sure that's why they've picked it, that it was like a special
Right.
dinner date, right?
You know, we did the story
But I
yesterday
would
that was
even say- but
surprising.
I would even say that doesn't have to be special as in necessarily fancy or.
No, like you could cook them dinner at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's interesting is we did a story yesterday about parents, so couples who have kids.
Yeah.
30% of them have not been on a date in like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like an actual date.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that because I feel like something that a lot of couples nowadays intentionally set is that they're going to have date night once a week.
But it's so hard when
I
you
think
have
it's they're
children
just
to
too
get someone to
busy,
watch your
too
kids,
busy.
to get, and at that point, like, you know, Rob Hughes, he's reporter anchor. He does kind of everything sports. He's all over the place. But he and his wife, they have a little baby, and they said by the time they even can have a sitter, they have someone who they rely on and trust. They're like, by the time that we do all that, and we're just exhausted. They're like, all we want to do is sit and watch a show on the couch,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
go to bed early. And it makes sense, you know, if
But
it's
you know,
tiring.
there are a lot of people who are happy with just being at home.
With each
they
other,
don't
yeah.
have to go anywhere.
100%.
Just share.
I totally agree.
It's much more intimate that way.
Do you guys, are you all pro Valentine's Day, or are you on the bandwagon that you feel like every day should be special and there shouldn't just be one day that it's like highlighted?
Well, let's be honest. Life can get, I don't want to say mundane, but it's nice to that there is a holiday, so you stop and remember and go, okay, I should let this person who I love, let them know. I mean,
be
I
a
think
little
you
more
should.
extravagant.
In a perfect world, Valentine's Day is every day, but come on, that's
Right.
not the way life is. Things get in the way. You get busy. And not saying that that's necessarily a good thing, but that's just life.
I just feel like it's so commercialized. And so away from the true meaning of what I think
Yeah.
the holiday should be about. And so
What is the expenditure?
I don't know.
200 something bucks.
Yeah, it was like 208 for millennials.
But I'm talking about the whole thing was like billion.
Oh, yeah.
billions, yeah.
I mean, all these holidays are a
Yeah.
billion-dollar industry. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's, you know, I think we're capitalists, right, in the United
Yeah.
States. So there are definitely ways to capitalize on different holidays, and this is just one of them. I mean, Edison, my dog, he's got a Valentine's Day sweater that I bought him,
Well, of
and I'm
course.
going to go to Canine Cafe.
Sure.
If you have dogs,
I heard
and you've
about this.
If you've never been to Canine Cafe, the two women who own it are so
Fantastic.
nice. They're so helpful.
Yep.
They're just these lovely.
Yep.
This lovely woman is the best.
Yep.
And then they have a big bakery, and they make like cute little treats. And so I'm going to go get Edison a Valentine's Day
That, by the
treat.
way, those are also edible for humans. They just don't have
Right.
the best taste for humans.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
There is this. It's totally off subject, but it's interesting because there's a dog franchise bakery. It's called.
You talking about here in Charlotte?
It's in Charlotte. It's everywhere.
Oh.
Anyway, but humans can eat the cookies too for their dogs, but diabetics will go and get them because they're low sugar. And so,
I did not know about that.
yeah, so you can
The
go.
ones I've had they were meant for animals, but they're just bland.
Three Dog Bakery
They're-
is what it's
they're-
called.
they're
Three Dog
edible.
Bakery.
$27.4 billion spent on
Gosh.
Valentine. 20 billion.
It's a lot.
I just think it's unnecessary. I just
So you and you and Brad are not doing anything.
No.
But you
Like
decide
you
on
say,
these.
we're not doing
because
anything.
you guys decide on it beforehand, right?
Yeah, it just honestly, and I feel this way about a lot of holidays, is that we have a great life, 365, and like we treat each other whenever we want. We buy things whenever we want. We fix dinner whenever we want. Like we have a great, wonderful
So
life.
people who are maybe not like that,
Sure,
that
then-
one
then-
day Valentine's
Yeah.
is made for you.
But I also think, regardless of your place in life, I also do think it's a mindset of being able to step back and sort of think of things that
Well,
way.
and let's be honest, you're a guy.
Yep.
I think it's different for
Yep.
guys. For girls, we all.
Well, okay, so this brings
Yeah,
up the
yeah,
debate.
that's true.
You said on air that
And people got upset.
that women are the ones that typically get the gifts.
Yeah.
And in Japan, because we were looking up just some like odd traditions for Valentine's Day or different traditions around the world. In Japan, traditionally, women buy men Valentine's Day gifts.
Thank you, Japan.
Because think about it, what is like Valentine's is about hearts and flowers, and so do you get
Like
the guy
girly things?
flowers?
Is that really girly? I mean, it's just feelings. So you're saying guys don't tap into the feelings?
No, I'm saying like a teddy bear. Does a guy want a teddy bear? Does a guy?
I don't want a teddy bear.
don't-
I know, I don't
I don't
either.
want
I'm saying,
No.
does a guy want a bouquet of flowers?
Yeah.
I've seen recently that they do. That they
Really?
appreciate
Don't.
for flowers.
Ladies-
Ask
I'm
our.
just
Do you
not-
guys want flowers? Let's see.
Do you want anything?
I just heard a no in my ear.
You want anything?
Kelly
Yeah.
says a lot of us would just be happy to have some food and
I
eat.
like a good card. A good
card.
Yeah,
Okay,
a card,
okay.
but it's
thoughtful
thoughtful,
card,
right?
a humorous card.
Sure, okay. I
So
guess
your
so.
love
fine.
language is words of affirmation.
Maybe a nice meal.
Yeah.
And a box of
So
chocolate.
Larry brought
Yeah,
in this, a box of assorted chocolates,
I
and
do like
that
chocolate.
is one of the favorite candies I think in North Carolina. We're going to bring up this map that shows across the country
Yeah.
what everybody's favorite Valentine's Day candy is, and it was the heart
Conversation hearts.
Conversation hearts.
Okay, so I went to Target,
Carolina.
the Metropolitan Avenue Target yesterday. These shelves were
Empty.
wiped. Not one thing of Valentine's Day candy left.
Oh.
No, the shelves were empty.
I bet
there
it's
wasn't.
part-
There was one bag of lava. There were lava Hershey Kisses, the special
Yeah.
lava chocolate Hershey Kisses, and there was a mom there, and I saw the bag, and I took it, and then I looked at her, and she was like. And I'm like, you could have it. Because
Nice, Carolyn.
because she was with her child, and I knew like, what? I don't need another bag of chocolates.
Well, no, I was gonna say they're probably empty because kids do their little Valentine's Day thing.
That's what I'm
they
saying, and it was
exchange
wiped, and they didn't even have any more Valentine's cards or anything like that. The little like Valentine's grams, nothing.
yeah.
It was gone.
Whoa,
but they
that
did
was
have
Target.
Easter candy.
Ben, are you saying you would not even make eye contact with a woman
No,
and leave?
I don't know. I'm suspect of the story. One thing I was thinking about, you did make me think about, but when you're kids and you're in class and you get the little Valentine's, that was always really nice.
I do love that.
That was
What they
really
did
nice.
have was those little mailboxes that you could make. I didn't
Yeah.
know this. Nowadays, kids make little things for Valentine's because I
Yeah, you
loved
drop
getting the
it
cards.
off.
Yeah.
But we just had like bags on the
Do
back of our
kids still,
chairs.
do kids still do
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay,
these
all right.
these and they were elaborate. These boxes that you can make for your desk.
And they do the same ones. You know, you used to get the little things,
I love
and they would
those.
have a little message, and you write to, from,
Yeah.
and then you stick a lollipop in it or
It's
something.
cute.
Yeah, that's still a thing. What were some of the other states?
I can't see what those would be.
I can't see it.
Heart-shaped
No,
box,
she-
all
yeah,
right.
she
Thanks to
hovers
Larry.
A lot of chocolate.
Oh wait, there's.
a lot of chocolate
I see.
everywhere.
Is there one with M&Ms?
Look, I think California,
They
old
got-
school. old
Yeah.
school.
Well, I'm sad about the conversation hearts because they're not gonna. A lot of them aren't gonna have the messages on them. Like, what's the point?
That's wrong.
I don't think they taste good. I
I didn't see one thing of conversation hearts this year.
What's Idaho?
Idaho.
Oh, it's the same thing as Iowa, it looks like. M&M's. Okay.
M&Ms.
Yeah, M&M's. It
What
looks
is
like-
that?
Okay.
What is?
Which one?
Hershey
I'm here.
Kisses.
Ask me.
Hershey
It looks
Kisses in
like-
Arkansas.
It looks like Texas is the assorted candies
Yes,
too.
well,
Here's a bigger question. If you guys had to
Name all the states.
label all the states, could you?
I've done this test and I put it on my Facebook, and I think I got somewhere in the low 90 percentile the first try.
Brooke?
I'm confused right now because what's the one next to Florida?
And it's
Louisiana?
It's
Well, you
Or
talking
North.
about- you talking about
the, it's the
Alabama,
Midwest
yeah.
that gets me.
The candy necklaces.
Mississippi.
Brooke, could you do it?
No. You know where I get
Larry,
confused?
probably you.
I mean, the
you
thing
guys are.
is,
You guys
you
are.
have to.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, I
to.
mean, if you're
you-
doing weather, then you get. If you
The
don't know
the
states,
ones I
you're-
get
you're in
confused
serious
with
trouble.
are the order of the ones in the middle.
I get
Yeah,
that.
the Midwest area.
Yeah.
Because they're all kind of rectangles.
I might not even be able to name North Carolina on them.
I have to. We know that you're directionally challenged. I would have to stop for a second with Vermont and New Hampshire, but
So you're
I would
saying
get that.
everything else you get 100.
New England is
I will
all
send you the link.
kind of runs together up there.
100%.
I'm actually gonna
Rhode
look that up.
Island,
I wanna
Vermont,
see.
New Hampshire.
I could 100%.
I did this debate with my Facebook following. Everybody put their numbers, so I'm going to get you the link. We're going to do it.
What if
I
you
think-
had? What if
It
you had
times
to
you,
point
too.
to countries in the world?
No.
That would get difficult.
That would be.
Yeah.
very
Europe, you're fine.
What if you? I'd say
Asia would be
I'd say
okay.
a difficult continent is
Africa.
Africa because Africa has so
absolutely.
many countries in there. But there's some countries that have changed names.
Yep.
Some newer countries. It is. I've
I
tried
would be able to
it.
do, I think,
It's
South America.
Very difficult.
I could probably do South America.
I could do South America, but I don't think I can do.
Where is Ecuador in South America?
Eastern Europe.
Well, where's
I
the
couldn't
map?
do.
I'll show you.
Eastern Europe, I
Just
couldn't do.
visually. Where is it?
We
Is
didn't
it
know
I
on
need
the
to
coast?
see it.
Facebook
Or is it in
Live.
the central part?
I need to see it.
Sorry, I distracted us. Yeah. Okay.
Our producer says, reel it back in, everybody.
That's the good thing about Facebook Live.
Yeah,
we
we
can
don't
go
have
off
to.
the rails.
Say happy V-Day to Taylor.
Hey,
Happy Valentine's Day, Taylor.
Gail,
Taylor.
thanks for tuning in, and Kelly. Okay, so are we going to talk? Oh, and Andrea.
Movies?
Let's
Oh.
talk movies.
We had this conversation because in the show you showed a list of our Valentine's Day movies.
Yes. So that was the top 5. If you want to click that link, it'll take you to, this is according to IMDb, and they said basically the top 10 best Valentine's Day movies. A lot of them are really sad, you guys. Scrolling through.
They're
You know
all.
what? You know what I'm
they're all
surprised by?
sad.
One movie I'm very surprised by because I personally think this is one of the greatest movies ever made. There are a lot of people who do not like black and white. They refuse to watch black and white.
I get that.
Casablanca is black and white.
Oh, I love that movie.
No,
Though.
it's the best. I'm no good at being noble, but all the gin joints and all the towns. And
You
all
had
the
to
world,
walk.
You had to walk into mine.
You're so good.
Humphrey.
So, I mean, that was
but-
number 1.
And I couldn't even tell you how that ends. Casablanca. I don't even know how that ends. I just know Titanic ends really sad and Brokeback Mountain.
No, but
is
Casablanca
horribly
ends sad too.
It's sad.
They
Say
all
goodbye.
do. See, that's what I'm saying.
At the airport.
As they walk
It's a
out.
great
Walk
scene.
away.
So do you want to watch that on Valentine's?
Or tarmac.
Yeah.
It's a love story.
If you're with your
It is a
loved
love
one, not
story.
alone.
And can we just stop for a second and talk about how overrated The Notebook is?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's stop.
Wait,
and talk about
Pretty
how not
Woman.
overrated.
Pretty Woman is on there.
Yes. See, I feel like Sleepless in
I
Seattle
think-
and
I
Pretty
think a lot of people
Woman
like
are
Pretty
better
Woman.
than some of the others.
You do?
Yeah.
I like Pretty Woman because it's gritty.
Yeah,
What is The Lake House? I haven't seen that.
not sure about that
I don't know
one.
about that.
Oh, it's like Sandra Bullock is like dead or something. Isn't someone dead in that?
Ooh, it's called Lake House.
It says.
Oh, it's a time
for-
travel. That's right.
Yeah. Exchanging letters through a mailbox over
I
several
vaguely-
years.
He's not in
I
the same
vaguely
time
remember
period
that.
as she is or something.
What about The Postman Always Rings Twice? No.
Yeah, so then we've got Pretty Woman at 8, Blue Valentine at 7.
Don't know it.
I
Oh,
don't know
that's
that.
depressing as all get out.
Oh, Love Actually. Love Actually is
Love
really
Actually.
but that's a
cute.
Christmas movie.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I like that movie. Brokeback Mountain.
Not a rom.
That's
But
just
so sad.
so sad.
Okay, so how many times have you seen The Notebook? Is that why you're saying it's overrated? You're just sick of seeing it?
No, I just think it's.
You think
don't
Ben
think
sits
it's a
at
good-
home and watches The
Well,
Notebook,
I
Rachel?
don't know. Are you just
I
saying
just think
it's
it's
a
like
bad
it's.
movie?
I just think it's like a cheesy, like cliched.
But that's what we want.
No,
Okay.
So you'd rather watch the sad, like really sad? Oh, this is
just
sad
something
too, but-
edgy, like something like that's interesting that makes me think that is.
You want to think on Valentine's Day about love?
I know. I'm weird.
Okay, so there's a different list, and I think this
Yes.
list is actually quite better.
you get it from?
Anti-Valentine.
It's Town and Country magazine,
Oh, okay.
and it has Pride and Prejudice, which is great. Before Sunrise, the first one with
Oh,
Ethan
yeah.
Hawke and what's her face. La La Land, The Notebook, Ben is on there. The Thin Man,
Silver Linings playlist I saw was on one of the lists.
which is not a romantic movie either. She's like doesn't she have like mental health problems?
Or is it him?
What about Love Story? The movie
I can't
Love Story?
remember.
Remember that? Way back time.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is not. All of these are sad.
I saw
But
that, I
maybe
don't
love
remember it.
stories are sad.
Well, I mean,
Well, what's a love story? Romeo
The way
and
we
Juliet.
were, that's great.
We know how Romeo and Juliet ends. That's
True
not
that.
good.
someone said Beauty and the Beast. That was on a list. I don't know.
It's a monster.
What movie? If you had to watch a movie tonight, which one are you turning on?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of.
Tammy says, Ben, really? She
Like
loves
When
The
Harry
Notebook.
Met Sally is a love story.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's a happy one.
That's fun.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of ones that end happily. Like Titanic, dead.
Magic
Brokeback Mountain,
Mike.
dead.
Magic Mike. Everyone's favorite romantic.
What?
That is not. That's for Galentine's,
Why is
maybe.
why is that on
That
the
was
list?
yesterday,
That's
yeah.
funny.
I mean, I like a lot of the new Nicholas Sparks too, like Safe Haven. I like Message in a Bottle.
So you
I'm a
like
sucker.
those cheesy?
Of course she
cheesy-
does. Love and Basketball.
100%.
Do you
Dear
like-
John, I've read the book and watched the movie.
Do you like the
I can
Hallmark
quote
Channel?
Every single
Anything on the
line.
Hallmark Channel, right?
Yeah.
They're all on there,
She's like, yes, I do.
Sure, why not?
nonstop. Yeah.
All right, what are we talking about next?
Let me pull it up. I forgot.
Anybody else that we need to give a shout out to?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. There was this love story of this couple from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I told you guys about this in the newsroom. I don't know if you looked into it at all, but it's on national news. Basically, they met at a bar, and then he went overseas. They didn't exchange numbers, but they started writing letters, and then they didn't.
How did they write letters if they didn't exchange numbers?
I
They
don't
got
know.
their address.
I
That's
guess
all they
so.
exchanged.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
maybe.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
The husband's letters didn't get to the woman, and so he was worried that he was never going to find her again. So then he pulls up to that bar when he got back from being deployed. It was closed where he met her. She was a dancer there. So then they went to
Wait,
another
what
bar.
kind of bar is this?
Well, maybe it was a club. I don't know. Okay. So then goes to another bar. I'm recapping the story here for you guys, paraphrasing. He goes to another bar, pulls up, and she pulls up next to him, like it was literally serendipitous. And he like calls out her name, and basically like they show each other all these letters that they had been trying to send to each other. And now fast forward,
This
they're
sounds like a
about
Nicholas
to.
Sparks movie.
Yes, I mean it just made national news, so maybe he's gonna.
I'm
get
gonna
on
look
it.
this up because I'm suspect.
It's on NBC.
just
so
like
now,
just like your Target story of giving the mom candy.
I did give her that candy.
Sorry.
So now they have a 29-year-old and a 24-year-old, and they've been married 30 years, and
Oh, good
they
for
write
them.
all these daily love letters.
Nice.
And I guess she said that's their secret because when they get in an argument or something, she wakes up and there's a letter that says, "I'm sorry," and then they keep going.
Love is never having to say you're sorry. That's from a classic movie
What?
called Love Story.
I feel like
But that's
love
not true. Love is saying you're sorry when
Well,
you're wrong.
that's the movie.
That movie is wrong.
Only in the movie.
It's not necessarily practical advice we recommend.
We'll find this love story and post it on the comments section. You guys have a sweet and lovely.
No matter what you do,
Valentine's
whether
Day.
it's a
Happy
date night,
Valentine's.
whether it's a night at home, whether it's whatever it is, enjoy yourselves.
Yes,
We'll be back Monday, right?
That's right.
See you
We will be.
then.
perhaps.
The whole
Maybe.
team.
Have a great weekend.